Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to do this two-toned twisted headband using the nylon strips. This is the cable version, so you can see it's got the nice cables, like the knitted, like ribbed version, which I like. And this is the baby size. This is 2 times 14 inches. And this is the adult size, which is 2 times 20. Now I've tried both on my head. The 20 is definitely the adult size. My head circumference as well is about 22. So it's basically your head circumference minus 2 inches and you'll get a comfortable fit. And it's head circumference times 2 for this one, because obviously it gets folded in half like this. And like I said, 14 inches works on sort of a toddler, sort of infant sort of age. So there we go. So we've got the 2 times 20 and I've got the 2 cut versions here. And like I said, because of strips, there is no like sewing it together to get your seam inside. So just pop those out of the way. But the first thing you want to do is place them flat like this. And then you want to take one over. And you want to fold there. And I just take a clip. Just a dress clip or a pin there, and then you want to do exactly the same to this one. And again, take your clip, pop it across there, and then you pull it so that you've got your twist like this. Okay, now this is a bit where it starts to get a bit more complicated. Okay, so now you've got your 2 pieces together, your purple this side, your blue this side. What you want to do is in the centre here, about halfway down on the 2 colours that are separate, you want to pop those together with a pin about halfway down so that they're like this. Okay. Actually, let's move that one. So the 2 colours together, the 2 blues, sorry. So pop that pin there. Okay. Then we're going to line them all back up. Hold this one to those 3 with there, so the purple against those, and unclip this side. And then we're going to bring this so that it meets the other blue side. Okay, and then make sure it's lined up so that they're all together. You want to take a pin about 1/2 inch down and pin there. Take this side, again line them all up, 1/2 inch down, and there you go. Now if you've got a sewing machine for this, this bit will take you like 2 minutes, and you can literally just take this and sew a straight line across here and a straight line across here. Now if you're like me and you don't want to play with your sewing machine, you can sew instead, and I will show you how to do it. I'll do one side and then I'll show you the next bit rather than doing both, because it will take a little bit of more time. As you can imagine, sewing machine will literally take you minutes. So from above, like I said, do about 1/2 centimetre, 1/2 inch down, and we're just going to do a running stitch across, which is this. And I always keep my thread long when I'm doing a running stitch, just so I've got enough so that I can finish from one side to the other without having to re-thread. And you just keep going back in from that original stitch, centimetre out the other side, and try and keep your stitches as straight and as even as you can, and make sure you're capturing all your layers. But yeah, if you've got your sewing machine, you can literally run it through just a straight stitch, straight across, back stitch off your beginning and your end to get it all nice and tidy. And you can also run your sewing machine through the next step as well, and again it just makes the steps just a touch quicker for you guys. that pin out the way before I stab myself. And you just do that all the way across. Like I said, nothing overly complicated. And if you want to, for more security, I will occasionally go back and run it across backwards just to make sure it's not going to come apart. But I use extra strong butadiene thread, and you can purchase it from my Amazon affiliate store, which is linked in the description box below, as are the longer needles that I use as well. I'm just going to do a little tie off there. There's that one. And like I said, I'm just going to pause and do this side off camera so I'm not boring you. There you go, so both sides are done. It's a little bit uneven, so I'm just going to trim it down just a tiny bit. Not too much at this point. I need enough so we can line them up in a second, just so it's all nice and tidy when we do it. And again, just have a look at this side. Tidy it up a bit, make it nice and even. Let's take these out of the way. Retie my thread off. So we've got the two bits like this, and obviously it's still held in the middle. So there's that for you. And then what we do is hold them together, and you want to twist it so you got this, and then you can take your pin out here and you move it so that you've got your two purple this side and your two blue that side, and then you can take your seams and open them like this and lay that side flat. What I do is I've got these magic sew clips. I line it all up so that the edges are all in, and then clip both the sides, because we're going to sew this seam in the middle. And again, do exactly the same at this end, just make sure it's open all the way along. And this is why we've left a bit of a seam allowance in the first place, so we can get it all nicely layered. Okay. And again, if you've got a sewing machine, all you would do is take it over to the sewing machine and you want to sew straight on that line there. Now if you're hand stitching, all you want to do is where your layers go together, right down that centre seam, you just want to do a straight stitch, same as we just did a minute ago. Straight through those layers. Stay on centre as much as possible. Like I said, it is a little bit easier with the sewing machine because, like I said, you can level them up completely flat and get them a bit neater, but you get the idea. There you go, you've threaded through. You can go backwards if you want to, depending on how confident you are with the stitches, etc. But then you can take your clips off both sides. And you've got your twist at your front, and you've got this flat area at the back, as you can see, sewn nicely. Like I said, the better you are at this, you are at stitching, the nicer it will look in general. But this is how it looks, both sides. So not too bad for a hand stitch version. And as you can see, that's what that side twisted. That's that side twisted. And there you go. And then obviously we can put it on our stand or our head. And then I just adjust however you like it to sit on your head, basically. So I do it so the layers are lapped over each other, like that. So you've got the like nice twist at the top. Thanks for watching. Bye.